Hi guys, my name is Mr. Ivan, and today I want to talk about a concept which is considered to be quite difficult, especially if you look at it from the viewpoint of the beginner. So either you meet it in the 5th grade probably, or 6th grade, or wherever. It seems a bit weird, a bit strange, a bit not so logical even sometimes, even though it is logical. It's a very nice concept, absolute value. So let's talk about the keys, how to master absolute values and feel really easy while solving problems with them. So what is absolute value first? In many cases, if we are just starting to learn this concept, we could be told that, for example, absolute value of 3 is just equal to 3. And absolute value of 5.1 is just equal to 5.1. Kind of interesting. Why do we need it? It doesn't do anything at all. But then we're told that absolute value of -2 is +2. And absolute value of -0.3 is +0.3. Yeah? So basically, the concept itself being written, denoted by these two vertical bars, it means absolute value. 3 in 2 vertical bars, it's absolute value. 5.1 in 2 vertical bars, it's absolute value. It looks like it does something, but it does something only to negative numbers. It kind of chooses to which numbers to be applied and to which numbers not to be applied. If we do division, it applies by anything, yeah, it applies to anything. But absolute value looks like is choosing what to do and what not to do. Kind of interesting concept, yeah? And usually you are taught in a way that absolute value is a concept which is basically about the distance from the 0 point on the number line to the certain number. So if we have like 1, 2, 3, we think of how many steps I should take. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 3 steps. If I look just backwards, leftwards, how many steps I should take in order to reach to -3? -3, -2, -1. See, 1, 2, 3. Same 3 steps. 3 steps. I don't say -3 steps. There is nothing negative to go that way. They are normal steps. 3 steps right to the right, 3 steps to the left. Anyway, 3 steps. That's why if we say about absolute value as about number of steps to be made in order to reach certain destination on the coordinate line or on the number line, then it's okay, it finally works, but only applicable for the integer numbers, yeah? 3 steps. Of course, we could make 3.5 steps, but if we say we make 3.01 steps, it's a bit weird. So tiny steps, why do we need them? And if we do not talk about steps, and if we want to expand the concept to any number really, we could say as if it's a measure, okay? A measure of distance. So I want to reach to 3.5. Basically, I want to measure by a ruler. I want to measure this distance. If I put ruler here, yeah, 0, 1, 2, 3, there would be 4 somewhere here, yeah, and so forth. And 3.5 would be perfectly here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So by just applying the ruler, we see, wow, it's 3.5 distance. And if we do the same thing on the left-hand side, we'll have again the same distance from 0 to -3.5. It will be just 3.5. Well, it's a distance, absolute value is a distance from 0 on the number line to certain number. It's okay, it's a nice concept. But it doesn't so much help us, or it helps us not so much, let's say, not to underestimate. It helps us not so much if we are dealing with absolute value equations or inequalities or whatever, yeah? Let's do some of it now and think of it in a bit different way. I'll make this picture smaller and put it here, okay? If I have, for example, x minus 1 plus x is equal to 5. Not so easy to say what is the answer to this problem, yeah? What's the root of this equation? Let me probably make it like this, big different column. And here we can come to the new definition or to the new understanding of this absolute value concept as a math operation, okay? Let me make this part smaller as well. Let us say that absolute value, AV, is math operation, same as addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, square root, whatever. Operation, which works the following way. If it's applied to positive numbers, it keeps them same. Okay? And if it's applied to negative numbers, it changes them to positive. Okay, also we could say that while being applied to negative numbers, it is similar to multiplying by -1. That's it. -5 becomes 5 if I multiply it by -1, yeah? Same as multiplication by -1. That's the way. So if we want to make -5, 5, if we want to have absolute value of -5, we could say it's -1 multiplied by -5. That's why it's 5. And with this concept, let's take a look at our equation. What should we say about it? We just can think of cases. Let's say if under the absolute value, actually it's also important, under the absolute value, there are positive numbers. It's one case. Under the absolute value, there are negative numbers. It's another case. Not just x is positive or negative. The whole thing under the absolute value is positive or negative, okay? So if x minus 1 as whole is positive, then we come to the equation. Just x minus 1 plus x equals to 5. Means 2x is equal to 6. Means from here, x is equal to 3. That's the solution of this equation. Obviously, with x is equal to 3, x minus 1 would be greater than 0. Perfectly okay, no problem. Then second one, I will change the color. If x minus 1 is negative, then what we'll have? We should multiply x minus 1 by -1. Means basically we're changing all the signs. X was positive becomes negative. Negative x plus 1 plus x equals to 5. And we'll get x cancelled out. 1 is equal to 5. Means there are no such x values which could make this equation true. Means we say that no solutions or no roots. And the only one is x is equal to 3. Solved. That's how we deal with them, okay? If we have absolute value, we open them differently in different cases. Maybe let me do like this and show you one more case. I'll keep this one together with its solution. And again, I'll make it just smaller. Let's put it here. If I have a bit different one, 2x plus 3 under absolute value is, for example, equal to 7. Again, same thing. First, if 2x plus 3 is positive, then we don't change anything. 2x plus 3 equals to 7, 2x equals to 4, x equals to 2. Solved. Second case, if 2x plus 3 is negative, then again, we are multiplying 2x plus 3 by negative 1, means we got negative 2x minus 3 is equal to 7, means negative 2x would be equal to 10, from where we could solve that x is equal to negative 5. Solved. Again, yeah? In both cases, we found the solution, and negative 5 also fits this criteria. 2x means negative 10 plus 3 less than 0. Perfectly fits the condition. So we kind of have here two parts while solving, condition part and solution part. Usually people do not say like that, but I think it's kind of logical to mention. So condition part, if, and then solution part. That's the whole strategy, how to solve absolute value equations and how to deal with the concept itself. So this is the key to solve more complicated equations with the absolute values. At this point, I want to complete this video and thank you everyone for your attention and interest. If you like this, press like. If you would like to subscribe, there will be many other videos. If you want to suggest any topic, please do. I will happily record video on that topic. And now I just wish you all possible success in your studies, in your future work, in your growth as a person, as a personality. See you and bye.